I think fundamentally what we were hoping was that they would see opportunities, given their existing budgets, and how to reallocate resources in a way that would do better things for students.
When we first started with ERS, the team that I brought with me, we were at first a little bit skeptical, but as we began the work, we saw real areas that we can address. Traditionally, teaching is a very isolated profession, whereas teachers go inside a classroom and they're alone with their students. And I believe the coaching model will give a teacher somebody to reflect with, somebody to talk about what occurred in the classroom.
Anything we are trying to accomplish instructionally, we always have to keep in mind, where we are fiscally and what can we do to maximize staffing. One of the opportunities we're going to have really is to differentiate instruction with the small groups. And I think that's going to be big for our teachers and for our kids to improve instruction across the board.
We're seeing several, substantial changes in our high school schedule. In social studies, we were able to take 9th and 10th grade world history and loop those students so that they will have the same teacher over the course of 2 years. Again, we think that will allow teachers not just to be able to respond to students who are experiencing challenges in their learning, but also to extend and enrich the educational opportunities for those students who excel.
Having data provides a little bit more than a hunch. It gives leaders of a district the ability to sit down and collaborate and have the factual information in front of us to then make decisions.
One of the big advantages is having an outside organization really slice and dice your organization and look at it very objectively and provide you that feedback.
It's critically important to be able to have that comparative view of other districts. I'm very well aware of our own situation. I'm not necessarily able to measure that up against benchmark data. I think in an ideal world, the relationship between individual school districts and the state education department would be more of a partner role. The state education department could utilize much of the same data collection that occurred during this resource allocation pilot, both to inform their own practice and also to assist districts in their strategic planning and resource allocation.
The state education department can assist us in turning around student achievement results at a much quicker level. I think communicating that to teachers who can then in turn communicate that to parents.
I think one of the challenges that we've heard from school leaders is they have all the data to do all kinds of wonderful things, but it takes forever to pull it together in a way that's meaningful.
I would urge the state to look at the districts that are performing well and then take what's working and apply it across the board, and that's going to improve instruction.
I think in the ideal relationship, I kind of see the state's role is to really support districts, to help share best practices, to be a good listener. And I think, the other great value the state can have is as a convener in bringing districts together.
I really enjoyed being a part of the ERS project. It provided an opportunity to challenge our thinking, challenge the way we do things in an effort to move our student achievement to a higher level.
We face some really daunting challenges in New York State. We have students come to school, a lot of needs. They may not be starting at the same level as their peers, but it really struck me that we have a phenomenal opportunity with the resources we've got in this state to do an even better job.